Hi, JD here. Sunday lunchtime, isn't it, Gail?
Yes.
Sunday lunchtime.
Beautiful Sunday.
We were just walking along Broadbeach and went to the fair. They have a fair along the beachfront pretty much every second Sunday, and it was a bunch of stalls and stuff, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And there was one stall that stood out, and I said to Gail, look, I've got to do a post, like a Facebook Live on that, and she said, why? I said, well, I've got nothing else to do, so I may as well talk about a market stall. And I want to show you the picture of this. It's really, really well done. I've got Gail to put it on her camera. Let me just swip the camera around, okay, look at this one. This was a market stall.
Oh, there.
And they had just printed their, whatever you call it, the canvas or whatever it might be, to create a nice little sort of outhouse feeling. They were selling Australian sort of handicraft and, little frogs that you put in the garden, all that stuff that makes me sick, to be honest with you. But if I just flip that, I thought, Gail, can you flick that to the other photographs? Okay. No, the other photographs that we took.
Okay,
well, I'm trying to get my partner in crime here to actually play to the rules, but all of the other market stalls that were in this particular Broadbeach location, you would know, you've been to enough of these things, I'm sure, whereby they are just the same old little trestle table with the same little, canvas marquee, and they don't look different at all. They're just, selling their little handicrafts or their, what was it, jams, and they're selling, LP, baby clothes and LP records. Not that one, no, I just wanted to show the actual bad market stores. So there's a whole lot of bad ones there that are just putting up their little, marquees, and everyone's just walking straight past them. Nobody gives a shit. Okay, I'll turn this around. Give me 1 second. Okay, so there you go. So look at that. So they've just all got their own little market stalls. Everybody's just walking past them. Every now and again, someone might, sort of, I guess, pop up to the trestle table, but they're just the same old, same old. Whereas, I'll get Gail to, Gail, can you please bring up the other one for me if you don't mind? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, your life's disappearing, by the way. This is another 5 minutes you're not going to get back. This is gripping stuff as she brings up the wrong photo.
I'm trying to bring the right one up.
No, she's
here
not.
It is. It's here now.
No, that's not it. No.
That's it.
Give me a second. Okay, so there's the right one. Okay, they've gone to a lot of trouble. They've gone to very little trouble. That's easy. That is so easy to do. When you go along to the, the marquee company, you say, would you be able to put this print on the side of my marquee? And all of a sudden it turns out to be a little garage. And, it's just fabulous. It's just so simple. And the reason I bring this up is twofold. Number one, I've got nothing else to do on a Sunday, and so therefore I thought I'd just probably bore you with a little bit of this marketing wow factor stuff. And the thing is, it just shows you so easy. If you are in business and you're wanting to stand out from the crowd, then you've got to be the purple cow, as a famous author put on the front of one of his books at one time. Okay, so therefore, if you know Seth Godin, or you've heard of Seth Godin, you probably would have heard of the book The Purple Cow. And how that came about was that apparently he was out in the country one day with his wife, and he just stopped the car and got out of the car and started taking photographs of the cattle. And his wife thought he'd lost it and said, what are you doing? And he said, just imagine if one of those cows was purple, it would stand out. She still thought he'd lost it, by the way. But that's it. I mean, it brings me back to the story, Gail. Remember when we went to America once with the kids and they brought home the paintball guns? You couldn't do that now. I don't think you get on a plane. I don't think you get on a plane with a paintball gun these days. Anyway, so they came back, and we lived in rural Gloucester in New South Wales in the Hunter Valley, and we had a farmer next to us. We were on like 12 acres, and he was on like 400 acres. And the cows used to every now and again come and just come up to near the fence line of the boundary of the properties, and our kids had just come back from America with these paintball guns, and they decided the cows would be a good target. So talk about the purple cow we had next door. The farmer actually rang us up and said, have your kids been doing something with painting my cows? Not that he cared, he was a good sport. And I said, they've had a paintball gun contest. He had purple cows, red cows, yellow cows,
rainbow cows.
So it was fun. I took a photo. I'd love to bloody find that photo. I took a couple of photos at the time because it was so funny. It was these cows. But look, just this in itself, just walking along the beachfront, beautiful day here on the Gold Coast, and just walking along the beachfront and seeing this particular stall stand out from the rest, it's just so easy. It is so easy to stand out from the west. I'm sounding like Ron Casey now, but it's just a matter of thinking outside the square. I must say, we walked down the promenade of Broadbeach as well, and there's somebody stood out from the rest, but for the wrong reasons, didn't they? How about that cafe with the bright red tables? and the canary yellow seeds. If you're thinking about coffee, I can guarantee that bright red, fire engine red, and canary yellow is probably not what's going to make you feel like a coffee. Browns and tans and golds might. I always say that Gloria Jean's got it right in terms of the ambience. It's just a pity I hate their coffee, that's all. But in terms of the ambience of the brown and the lounge suites and the tans and the golds, I mean, they got the atmosphere right. In my opinion, I don't know that they got the coffee right. Okay, so therefore, if you want more of this stuff, if you're thinking, well, you know what, I've just given up, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes listening to this clown, and you're looking for more wow factor stuff and you want it for free, then you'll see there's a link above or below that you can click a button and you'll be able to get a free book. It's I sound like one of those infomercials. My new book.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone has a new book. Have you noticed that? Even people who you would not imagine could string 2 words together always have a new book.
Well, your book though has attitude.
Yeah. It has attitude.
has
okay.
attitude.
Basically, I bag the crap out of everyone in this book. Okay, so therefore,
yeah.
well, look, the only reason I do that is because I know everything. I've told you
It's
that
because
before.
you can't be nice.
I can't be nice, and I've never made a mistake. No, look, I did make a mistake in 1992, and the mistake I made was that I thought I had made a mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll have to live with this, by the way. Never made a mistake in his life.
She should be so lucky. She should be so lucky. So therefore, if you're looking at your watch right now going, well, no, that's 8 minutes, JD, of my life I'm not getting back, I don't care. Okay, I've enjoyed it. I don't care whether you've enjoyed it. So if you want a free book, though, all jokes aside, it has got a lot of wow factor marketing ideas in there.
Social media. Websites, lots of stuff on how to design a website.
You're sounding like Nikki
I
Buckley.
know, but
Nikki
it is a
Buckley.
good book.
She's sounding like Nikki Buckley now, so therefore that makes me Tony Barber. Okay, I'm out of here. So therefore, if you are looking for that free book with lots of free tips, you know how it goes. You get the free book, you read how good all this stuff is, and then you knock on my door and say, you know what, JD, we need more help. Okay, I'm just telling you how this works. I'm not doing these Facebook Lives because I love anyone. I'm just doing them because if you get it right, it is a money machine. It's better than holding seminars, I'll tell you. We used to hold seminars, and to be honest with you, I'm not that keen on running around the country with the Partridge Family bus, and so therefore we've discovered that this on Facebook and LinkedIn is just such a great alternative to running around the country doing seminars, that's for sure.
If you've got any questions, they can always post some questions below that we can always come back to and do other Facebook Lives and give you ideas and things.
If you notice now, it's become the Gale Wow Factor show. I'm taking second place.
He's trained me so well.
Yeah, okay, talk about sell. Yes, if you've got any questions. If they're stupid questions, please don't post them below. But if it's a sensible question, post them below, and I'll think about getting back to you. But the main thing is, if you want to get more of this wow factor stuff and make your business stand out from others, then just click the link above or below. Gail, I'm out of here. Okay,
goodbye.
we've got to get out of here. You know why I've got to get out of here? This is a marketing lesson, because if you are over 10 minutes, LinkedIn will not take this. So when we do the Facebook Lives, if we want to make money out of this sort of stuff, then you want to be able to repurpose the Facebook Live onto other platforms. And one of those platforms for me, the B2B platform, of course, is LinkedIn. So if you're in business, just be aware that LinkedIn has a 10-minute limit on their videos. So you've got to get out before 10 minutes, otherwise they won't accept them. And I don't want to go to the trouble to re-edit this, so I'm getting out of here.
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye.